What's going on, everybody? I am back with another prize picks video. This one going to be breaking down the MLB opening day slate. Going to be giving you guys 5 picks to win some money over here on prize picks. As always, guys, if you haven't signed up for prize picks, would highly recommend it. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things in baseball like players' strikeouts, first inning, run allowed, pitcher fantasy score, hitter fantasy score, etc. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100. That is code KJK DFS. Get that free money. Start locking in these picks. I'll be giving out daily picks on the channel, guys. If you enjoy this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Like goal is going to be over 100 likes. And without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get you some winning picks. Excited to talk about it. First pick that we're going to be going to the Milwaukee Brewers Chicago Cubs game. And we're going to be talking about Mr. Corbin Burnes. We're going to talk about his strikeouts, and we're going to be taking the over 7.5 strikeouts for Corbin Burnes today. Absolute elite arm in the league. High strikeout rate, high swinging strike rate. Looking at his statistics, you can see he has a 35.9% K rate overall with a 16% swinging strike rate, 36.7% K rate to righties, and also a 35.2% K rate to lefties. 35+% K rate to both sides of the plate. Just elite stuff. He gets to take on a Chicago lineup that does have a lot of strikeouts throughout the core of the lineup. When you're looking at their strikeout percentage throughout their lineup, in the middle of the lineup, Wilson Contreras, Ian Happ, Patrick Wisdom, all featuring 25+% K rates. And the fact of the matter remains, even when he is taking on hitters that don't have the highest of K rates, this guy just has such elite stuff. I mean, you're looking to get, at least 8 strikeouts out of him per performance, I'd say. 8, 9, 10 strikeouts out of Corbin Burnes with the type of stuff that he's able to go out there and put on display. So I like the over 7.5 strikeouts for him. Doesn't stop there, though, because we are going to be targeting some hitters in this game. The Milwaukee Brewers have a 5.79 implied team total. They are in Wrigley Field, where the wind is blowing out at 17 miles an hour. Beautiful hitting environment here in Wrigley. Pulling up the ballpark factors here as far as Wrigley Field's concerned, you can see a lot of friendly confines in the outfield as far as balls falling in the gap to opposing hitters. And this is a stadium that is most impacted by wind. 17-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. Going to be favorable hitting conditions. And the Milwaukee Brewers hitters get to take on Kyle Hendricks today. When you're looking at Kyle Hendricks' stats on the last 2 seasons, only a 17.7% K rate, does not strike anyone out. He features a 16% K rate to righties and a 19% K rate to lefties. But what really pops here is his struggles against left-handed hitting. He gives up a 465 slugging with a 334 woba to those lefties. Once again, does not strike any of them out with only a 19.5% K rate. I expect the ball to be put in play early and often here. I expect this Milwaukee Brewers lineup to be able to get through their lineup many times, which is also important. And they are on the road, which is going to guarantee them the top of the ninth at bat. So I'm going to be targeting 2 Milwaukee Brewers hitters here, their hitter fantasy score. First one is going to be Christian Yelich, over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Second is going to be Colton Wong, over 6 hitter fantasy score, guys. So those are going to be my 2 picks from the Milwaukee Brewers. We talked about it. Kyle Hendricks really does struggle against those left-handed hitters. Friendly confines in Chicago. A high implied team total. They both hit at the top of the lineup, 1 in 3 spot. Everything lining up for these 2 guys to go out there and have a big game with lots of productions. There's also stolen base upside out of Colton Wong. Get these 2 guys on base, get the other one hitting one another in. You get the RBIs, the runs, correlate those stuff. You're going to see me pick 2 of the teammates a lot in this season because you want to correlate these fantasy score upside. So that is the first 3 picks. The next 2, we're going to be heading on down to the New York Mets-Washington Nationals game, and we're going to be targeting some New York Mets hitters. They get to take on Patrick Corbin, who is a left-handed hurler that really struggles against right-handed hitting. Once again, a guy with a low strikeout rate, only a 19.4% K rate. And looking at his statistics against righties, really, really bad. 544 slugging, giving up a 38% hard contact rate, 382 woba to righties. He also will give up his fair share of walks with a 7.6% walk rate. So Patrick Corbin, definitely a guy we want to be targeting with right-handed bats. And once again, I'm going to be targeting 2 New York Mets righties, and that is going to be Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor. Like targeting these guys over 6.5 fantasy score for Pete Alonso, over 7.5 fantasy score for Francisco Lindor. And that is going to be my 5 picks, guys. Not to mention the New York Mets get a fantastic hitting environment as well. In Washington, Nationals Park, you can see the outfield does play very friendly as well. Green across the board as far as a hitting environment. Love these 5 picks today, guys. Go ahead and lock them in. Start winning some money over here on Prizepicks. If you haven't signed up today, use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100. And if you haven't signed up for my premium content package, would highly recommend it. Patreon.com/KJK_DFS. You can get all my final picks, all my core plays, all my projections for NBA. MLB, you'll get all my core plays, all of my statistical data for pitchers, hitters, bullpen data, all that fun stuff. So, wishing you guys all the best of luck on your opening day MLB Prizepicks picks, and we will see you in the next one.